Mr. President, I rise to give the House a report on progress with the demerger of the Wade and Griffith High Schools. In 2017, the former Liberal National Government announced it wanted to reform the high school education in Griffith, but instead of undertaking genuine consultation and putting the Griffith community at the heart of its decision-making, a merger was forced between Griffith High School and Wade School, turning it into a super school, spread over two sites at different ends of the town. This was an option that had not been put to the community as part of consultation, and in fact it was a model that had never been tried before in the New South Wales education system. Unsurprisingly, the newly combined Murrumbidgee Regional High School proved to be a disappointment. For students, it created logistical problems as they were constantly having to travel between two campuses which are over 4 kilometres apart. Similarly, teachers were having to manage classes across the two sites, which meant more time travelling and less time preparing classes. The job of a teacher is hard enough, so it's unsurprising that teachers at the amalgamated school were reporting high levels of burnout and poor morale. A 2022 UNSW evaluation of the reform found that there was a negative impact on staff wellbeing, student wellbeing was being compromised, the school suffered reputational damage, and that the one school, two site model not be implemented again in New South Wales. Within weeks of becoming Education Minister, Deputy Premier Prue Carr visited Griffith and announced that Murrumbidgee Regional High School would demerge at the beginning of 2024. Two standalone schools, each with their own staff, each with their own principal, and each with their own identity as Griffith and Wade schools. Further consultation was undertaken to determine the names of the demerged schools, and ultimately the names have been officially reinstated as Griffith High and Wade High. But the demerger is not just about putting things back the way they were. It is about doing things better and improving educational outcomes for students. And that's why the two schools are continuing to work together on areas where it does make sense to cooperate, and both schools are also receiving upgrades. Two new multipurpose halls are currently under construction. Multipurpose halls, which will include a performance stage, air conditioning, retractable seating, a full-size basketball court, storage rooms, kitchenette facilities, male and female toilets, showers, change rooms, and an undercover area. We expect to see both of those halls completed by the end of the year. And it comes on top of a refurbishment of the library at the Griffith High School. Mr. President, I congratulate both the Griffith community and the New South Wales Teachers Federation for their advocacy on the issue, but I also acknowledge my very good friend and the Minister for Education, Prue Carr, who heard the message from parents, teachers, listened and acted.